We can jump over mountains or fly over trees, swim through the ocean, sing as loud as we please. Let's get together, all you boys and girls. Anything goes in Silly Robbie's world. Let's all go to Silly Robbie's world.
Hello, everybody! Welcome to my cooking adventure! Isn't it fun to pretend we're someone we're not? Like a chef. Today, I was invited to a potluck. Do you know what a potluck is? A potluck is where a group of friends gather and everybody brings a different snack. I couldn't decide what to bring, so I read this cookbook. Now, when I read it, I couldn't quite find anything that I loved. So I had a better idea. I'm gonna make my own recipe. What I've done is I've gathered all my favorite things that I've loved to eat. I'm gonna throw them in one pot and voila, it will be perfect. Let's get started.
Hey, Silly Robbie, what you doing?
Oh, hi, Lucky. Well, I was invited to a potluck. So instead of following a recipe, what I'm gonna do is I picked all my favorite foods, I'm gonna put them all in one pot, stir them all together, and it's going to be delicious.
Silly Robbie, what are you gonna put in the pot?
Well, Lucky, I've got all my favorites. I've got carrots, I've got garlic, I've got a sweet potato, I've got a banana, I've got some chocolate to sweeten it up, and some of my favorites for texture. I've got some peanut butter, big scoop of that there. And for my final ingredient, I've got my favorite, ketchup. All my favorites in one. Bon appetit.
Silly Robbie, don't you think you should have stuck to a recipe?
I mean, maybe, but I really just wanted to have the tastiest, the best, most delicious dish at the potluck. I can still make this work. See? It's not that bad. Oh.
Well, Silly Robbie, I best be off to the library. I have to return some books. But maybe while I'm gone, you should take a minute to think if this dish is the right one to take to the potluck. Maybe it's time to get some wisdom from a friend. So long, Silly Robbie.
Yeah, so long. I mean, it's not that... Oh boy, maybe she's right. Maybe I should go talk to a friend. Maybe I should go see Willy the Whale. Willy! Oh, Willy!
Hi, Silly Robbie. I'll help if I can. I'll help if I may. Now tell me, what can I do for you today?
Well, Willy, I was invited to this potluck, and I really wanted to bring the tastiest, biggest, most delicious dish that I possibly could think of. So I got a cookbook out, I looked up some recipes, but I couldn't find anything that I really liked. So then I got this idea that I would try my own recipe. So what I did was I just got all my favorite foods together, threw them all into one pot, and it didn't turn out good at all. In fact, it was really gross, and now I don't have time to make a new dish for the potluck. I don't know what I'm gonna do, Willy.
People go to potlucks from near and from afar. They don't like you for what you bring. They like you for who you are. Time may be of the essence, and you may be running low. But I'll tell you this to help with your dish before you have to go. Potlucks are for fun, and the company aims to please. And don't forget that everyone loves some simple crackers and cheese.
Crackers and cheese! Crackers and cheese! That's a great idea, Willy! I can bring crackers and cheese to the potluck! Thanks so much, Willy. I owe you. To my workshop!
Hey, Silly Robbie,
Hi, Lucky. I was just finishing my plate.
Yum! Cheese and crackers! Great idea, Silly Robbie!
Yeah, Willy the Wisdom Whale reminded me that potlucks are not about having the best dish, but about spending time with your friends. That's all that matters.
He's right, Silly Robbie. I'm glad you went to talk to him.
Well, now that it's done, I guess I better taste test it.
Hey! You have to wait.
You're right, Lucky. Well, look at the time. I better get going. But before we do, let's say what we always love to say. In Silly Robbie's world, we
Live healthy, we love ourselves, and we treat each other with respect.
Until next time, keep it silly